Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Mills and welcome to Misunderstanding Millennials, where we hope to help you understand millennial culture a little bit better. Millennials fall between the years of 1980s to the end of the 90s, meaning the next generation is now coming to age. The world's always been changing and always will. So whether people like it or not, we're going to be here for those who want to sort of embrace this change a little better. Chance Ramsdale joining me here from the production room because we are on a high budget production here.
What's up?
Is it official? Are we live on YouTube? Is that working?
We are live.
We are live
We
on
are
YouTube,
streaming.
so it is actually working. We figured it out. We put our big brains together.
Big old brains.
Big brains. And so, to be honest, I don't even know, I can't even check if, YouTube is working here personally because I can't see it. But hey, I guess if it's working, let us know or email us and just be like, hey, it's working. Anyway,
Sick.
we're going to get into the topic. We have quite a few things we can talk about tonight.
We do have
We have quite a few things. So, lately, which is actually a kind of a little bit of old news, articles have been surfacing saying that millennials are killing everything. And by everything, I mean certain industries, products.
Well, then that's not everything.
Sorry. Okay, look, the notes are vague, and I'm supposed to sort of just wing it. So, millennials, you see millennials are killing this industry and stuff like that. And you know what? We decided, are we actually killing everything? So we're going to take a look at it.
All right.
Well, so where this idea sort of originated from, there was a woman who made a collage of all these different article titles that she could find online that involved millennials, killing something. And here's some highlights taken from this image of this collage. Now millennials are killing marmalade.
I don't even know what marmalade is.
Isn't it like a jam or something? I don't know, to be honest. It's like a jelly or a jam, I think.
Oh, jellies.
Something like that.
Not a fan of jelly.
I'm not either. Anyway, millennials have killed the McDonald's McWrap.
I've eaten a McWrap or two. I like them.
Have you? I've never had one, but to be honest, I don't eat at McDonald's, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, and here's a good highlight. How millennials almost killed the wine cork. That one got away from us. We almost finished it off.
We almost killed it. We almost this close.
And it's just like these really obscure things that people are saying millennials are killing. But I think a fun note about this collage is that all of the headlines are sort of laid out and surrounding a piece of avocado toast in the middle.
What artwork. That's beautiful. That's real beautiful.
Because, avocado toast is like a huge joke with millennials. I don't know why. I don't know why it's a joke because it tastes really good. I enjoy avocado toast from time to time.
I've never had avocado toast.
Well, you don't like avocados, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, well then you're not going to like avocado toast. But it's really good. But I just thought that's I don't know, it's like a millennial staple that people seem to point out all the time. So I thought that was kind of funny. But I feel like it's a bit dramatic to say that we're killing everything. But I think it is interesting to actually take this chance to sort of see how our generation's preferences are different than the previous generation and what kind of effect that's sort of having on the world. So I've got an article here. We've done our research.
All right, we have.
From Business Insider, posted an article back in October of last year talking about a lot of the industries that millennials are potentially killing. So we're going to take a look at some of these industries and sort of discuss our thoughts on this.
Yep.
First in the article, dining chains like Buffalo, or casual dining chains such as like Buffalo Wild Wings, Ruby Tuesday, and Applebee's. You ever go eat any place like that?
Buffalo Wild Wings, Ruby Tuesday. No, I have not in a long time.
I can't say that I have either. I've been to a couple. I think Buffalo Wild Wings is pretty good, but I haven't been there in a long time. But on the topic of millennials killing things, apparently we're killing casual dining restaurants. Buffalo Wild Wings CEO wrote in a letter to shareholders last year that millennial consumers are more attracted than their elders to cooking at home, ordering delivery from restaurants and eating quickly in fast casual or quick serve restaurants. I feel like that's pretty true. That's pretty realistic.
Well, when your food's not that good.
Well, are you not a fan of Buffalo Wild Wings?
Not really.
I think they're okay. I think it's if I'm craving wings and there's a Buffalo Wild Wings near, it's not a bad option. It's pretty good.
I don't know, but when I think of Applebee's and all the pictures
I've
seen of Applebee's food.
Yeah, I've been to Applebee's a couple times. I've never been a big fan of it. But I think that just our culture is, we want things to be done quick. Mm-hmm. Or at least I do. A lot of times, if I'm not really feeling sitting down in a restaurant and knowing that it's going to take 30 or 45 minutes to get my food, I'm just let's just hit the drive-thru or get something quick. Takeout or something.
Yeah. Well, before we go on anything else, we do have a caller.
Oh, are we taking calls already?
We will be taking calls.
Oh, okay. Let's take a call then.
All right. Hi, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
I think what it is technology is killing a lot of these things, and people group your age group in with technology. It's one thing to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like online shopping is maybe killing marmalade or whatever it is, because unless you go to the grocery store and look and say, ooh, what's that? Maybe I'll try it. You're online, boom, you know what you're going to get when you go online shopping.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think
I think that's the thing. But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is your age? What is y'all's opinion about Russia? Not what's going on, just Russia. And let me premise this about saying I grew up in the late 60s and 70s when I came of age. And we were taught it's United States against Russia. They're the evil empire.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how y'all's generation was brought up and thing, or?
I don't really think so. I think personally, like my view of Russia, like I don't see them as like the ultimate evil kind of bad guy, but I think that Russia is kind of like a country that we should not like trust easily. But I don't think they're like the ultimate evil of the world. But
we weren't like brought up like hating Russia.
Yeah,
But we were also taught about in like the Cold War. And
Yeah.
like how the American people thought about Russia.
I think our generation kind of grew up talking more about the Middle East than Russia. I don't know about your classes, but I know we focused a lot more on like the like wars going on in the Middle East, like Iraq and Iran and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Than Russia.
Because I don't know if you're familiar with the movie Red Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a little bit younger than y'all, we actually thought that was going to happen. I mean, that's how when the Pledge of Allegiance in schools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, this sounds weird, but we were taking it, reciting the pledge against Russia, more or less.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were confirming we're us. And that's why the Olympics that, when that United States beat Russia that year in hockey, it was such a big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
Well.
But anyhow, guys, one more comment, I'll leave you alone. Your intro music before the show starts, where it shows your two pictures and that the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, it's 5 times louder than you right now. It almost blows the speakers off the TV.
Really? Okay. Wow, I actually did not know that.
I can fix that.
Yeah,
Bam,
we can
bam,
look at
bam,
that.
bam, and then it calms down to when y'all start talking.
I can fix that.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely get that fixed and looking at that. Thank you for pointing that out because we had no idea.
Yeah, I can fix that 100%.
Hey, guys, have a good show, and good job for trying something new.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thanks so much for calling.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think we really grew up talking about Russia a lot. Like I said, I think we talked more about because I'm pretty sure when I was in school we were in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
So I think that was more the focus. Because I don't recall a lot about the Cold, like things mentioned about the Cold War, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, nothing like that. Really.
Yeah.
I wasn't like the Soviets.
Yeah.
Like,
those darn Soviets.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that was probably not like the highlight of our history lessons.
So we have another
call. You want to take the call?
Yep.
All right, let's go for it.
Hi, caller, you on there?
Well, good evening, gentlemen. Danville calling.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, great. How y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
The thing is, fast food, like to make wrap and all that, that's like easy breakfast or easy lunch or something like that for some people. It's mostly normal today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not nothing wrong. It's not killing business or anything. No telling how much money they make off selling McWraps or wraps at any other fast food.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Buffalo Wings, I've been there several times. Outback, Kickback Jacks. And let's see what. Oh, yes, and I've been to several sub places. They're pretty good and quick.
Yeah, I think one of the issues, and it was actually brought up by one of the CEOs of those companies, that a lot of there's almost so many restaurants out there now that kind of do the same thing that it oversaturates the market. So it's like they all are kind of the same thing in the end,
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter where you go; you're kind of getting the same thing. Like if you're looking for a steakhouse, all steakhouses kind of give you the same sort of options for a menu. So it kind of like you don't really.
Just like
Yeah.
And then there's like burritos, where it's like Moe's,
Yeah.
Chipotle, Salsaritos, Burritos, all these.
And
things,
I think that's probably definitely affecting the market. But yeah.
Well, like it is, it's more fat. More people eat out nowadays than eat at home sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely, I go to, Outback. I like that restaurant. The food is good and excellent,
Mm-hmm.
and the service is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to me, it's just sometimes, like it is, you get up in the morning, you grab a quick breakfast, maybe, you want a wrap or something, they got everything wrapped in it, the sausage, egg, and whatever, they put in there, it's just like a little breakfast wrapped in a tortilla.
Yeah, so like you don't need to sit down and cook yourself a whole breakfast. You can get it all wrapped up to go, and you can just eat it while you do what you need to do. So
that's right, guys. I mean, this is today's world. It's all go, 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 go.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys, good night. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. This might be a little spoiler alert to a little farther down our list here. We actually have some interesting breakfast statistics in this list too. So,
Nice.
but anyway, so we were talking about Buffalo Wild Wings, Applebee's. Interestingly enough, as I was putting this together, Applebee's CEO actually spoke out yesterday about these claims that millennials are killing restaurants, and he goes, "This is not true," and I was surprised because I figured they would go along with it. He said he actually went as far to say that claiming millennials killing casual dining chains is straight up false news. So Stephen Joyce, CEO of Applebee's, said, "I think millennials have better BS meters than we did growing up, finding that their ads targeting younger people fell short, but not that they were the sole issue." And they actually used a funny example. They were talking about having an advertisement where they had a bunch of young people sort of like gathered around these like small appetizer plates, and he said, everybody was like, "Oh, this advertisement's great," but realistically, these are not the people that come to Applebee's. Age them by about 20 and put a little bit more pounds on them, he said, or something like that. And that's your real target of people who go to Applebee's. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, so we actually have a little bit of defense from Applebee's, who has been claiming that millennials were killing dining chains.
Now I feel bad about saying Applebee's food isn't the best.
I mean, it's okay to not be a fan of a restaurant. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Applebee's, but they did say that that they did begin to rack in some more millennial clientele by offering things like cheaper priced appetizers and the Dollarita, because most millennials will be like, I don't like Applebee's food, but hey, a dollar margarita is a dollar margarita.
Yeah, I got you.
So that's fair enough. Let's see. Do we want to take a break or do we move on to the next topic?
We have a caller.
All right, let's take a call. We'll go to a break.
Hi, caller. You on there?
Yes, hey guys. What's y'all's opinion about the ambiance of certain restaurants? Do y'all pay that much attention of the decor, or y'all just in for the food and a quick service and back out, or what?
I would say that definitely the ambiance matters a lot, because there have been some restaurants that I've been in where it's just like super uncomfortable. And I don't want to, I know this is kind of like corny to say as a millennial, but there was a restaurant that I was at not too long ago where the entire middle of the restaurant was one super long table. So, they were seating multiple families or groups at one table. And it was kind of weird to have a family sitting right next to me, like literally like as close as we are, eating at the same long table. And I think that's kind of weird. And it kind of was just like, it kind of turned me off from it a little bit. But yeah, I think the ambiance definitely matters.
And that's where our opinions differ.
That kind of surprises me, especially, when y'all did the little YouTube thing of the kids standing on the tray of cabbage and what was it, Burger King?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe they just in for the quick service and back out, and they're too tied up in their cell phone and computers and everything that it really doesn't mean that much. And maybe that's what the CEOs are talking about, hurting the business and stuff. That they're spending so much money in it, and y'all not paying much, sitting back and taking it in, spending that much time of what they're spending and trying to do as far as getting you hooked into a restaurant.
Yeah.
See, that's where me and Jonathan differ, because if it's good food, it's good food.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't really care as long as it doesn't take too fast. If it's good food, I'm getting that food. I don't really. Yeah, it's just like it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, Jonathan has a different view. But
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it probably doesn't matter as much as like if the quality of the food. Quality of food always takes precedence over like what the atmosphere of the restaurant is like. But I would say that if I am gonna go out to eat somewhere, if I go in there and I just hate the atmosphere of the place and I'm just like, kind of just like bearing with it to get my food, it's kind of
Yeah.
All right, one more question. Who would you rather be serving you? Some young teenager who, really just dragging and really doesn't want to be there working, or somebody who's, a little bit older and seasoned and maybe a little bit slower and stuff, but they're going to take care of you?
Well,
that's a tough question. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with like younger servers, but I definitely think that the way that they sort of present themselves and act during like service in a restaurant definitely is a major factor.
I think no matter the age, if you're a good server, you're a good server. So
Yeah.
I would choose the better of the servers. But
Yeah.
if the older person is like the same like quality of server as the younger person, but the younger person's faster, of course I want to choose the younger person.
Yeah.
But like you said, if this the younger person's dragging doesn't want to be there, but the older server does and is going to take care of us,
Do you think that the younger, like the millennials, are looking for an easier way and want, like the minimum wage boost up to $15, like they deserve it? And
I'm not sure about.
I have my own thoughts on the minimum wage thing, which I feel like that's like a whole different topic. But to put it short, I think that the issue that millennials are having with the $15 minimum wage is the sort of like the living cost of our generation is kind of difficult with minimum wage now. But will I say that the effort that people put into like working at McDonald's, is that worth $15 an hour?
Well, I mean,
in comparison, but the thing is, if you were to make that $15 an hour minimum wage, that means that the payment for every other job in the country would have to go up by that same sort of increment.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know if like the millennial stereotype is us being like lazy and stuff like that. Because personally, I go to school at 8 and then come here right after school every single day.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who have worked service and retail and stuff who love their job.
Yeah.
I guess I think it
just depends on the person.
I was just trying to base it on, kind of like a majority. It seems like a majority. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I don't want to try to put off on you Chance, but those vapes, I feel like they're going to be a bad crutch, just like the cigarettes were. I see you puffing on it there on your TV program, but hey, that's a lot of chemicals going in your system you don't need. And the screen behind y'all, if you just had a title of what the program's about when people turn on, I think that would kind of help out, especially when people just turn on and don't know what the program's about.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. But we're working with a little bit of a budget setup back here right now. But we're every day that we do the show, we're adding a little something to it to try and make it a little bit better.
But don't get too caught up in those vapes. I really feel like they're going to be a big downfall on the younger generations coming up. But God bless you guys. Take care.
Thank you so much for your calls. Oh, we got some really good questions coming in tonight. But I do believe that we need to go ahead and hop to a break really quick. So that means Chance has to depart to go click the button.
Click the button.
Click the button, and don't forget on the YouTube stream to take us to the break.
I will.
Because yes, YouTube streaming is now a thing. So we're gonna go ahead and head to a break. We'll talk about some more things that millennials are apparently killing off after we take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Misunderstanding Millennials. We were just talking about the media outlets talking about millennials killing everything. And look, like I said, every time we have a nice little graphic here on the monitor behind me. This is actually a picture of the collage that I was talking about earlier with all the articles talking about millennials killing things. And you can see the avocado toast right here in the middle. Delicious. I think we have a call waiting. Or actually, we don't have a call waiting.
Never mind.
Oh, well. Well, if you want to call up, go ahead. Our numbers are open. Well, let's get back into some things millennials are killing, Chance.
All right.
Napkin sales are down due to millennials. Millennials are killing napkins.
Oh man.
So
man, not the napkins.
A survey said that only 56% of shoppers in the millennial age range purchased napkins in the previous 6 months. Or actually, I don't believe it was just millennials. I think it was just shoppers in general. However, 86% rather, said that they had purchased paper towels. So, we were talking about millennials cooking more in that first topic, talking about Buffalo Wild Wings and everything. Actually, statistically, millennials are cooking more than the older generation, which surprised me. I was surprised about that.
Yeah, that is.
So, it's the blame sort of goes towards less millennials going out to eat, therefore less need of napkins. And I mean, let's just be honest, paper towels are a lot more versatile.
They're like napkins, but bigger.
I don't know anyone that buys napkins.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought napkins.
I haven't. We have a caller.
Oh well. All right, let's go for it.
Hi, caller, you're on there.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk.
Hey. You're on there.
Okay. I'm a great grandmother, and I don't eat out in those places.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Because you need to keep your blood pressure down. You need to keep the cholesterol down. After I watched my husband go through a heart attack and surgery and all that, we went right by the heart doctor's diets, and I still do.
Mm-hmm.
And I have perfect blood pressure. I have the weight is perfect. I make my own candy. I don't.
Okay.
I just don't eat out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you got to watch your salt, you got to watch your fat, and they load it with salt.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Especially French fries. I mean,
yeah.
it's just standing on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
That causes fluid, and the fluid gathers around your heart and everything, causes heart attacks and all that. It's just not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely agree that
We was
most.
growing up, you never heard of all the diseases that you got now, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and all that stuff like that, things that you never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
You never heard of children at school having diabetes and all the diseases they had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody just seemed to be healthy, and everybody cared more about each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely think that the unhealthiness of a lot of restaurants is a huge issue. And talking about children, school lunches suck.
And mix
Yeah.
it with a little bit of cranberry juice to sweeten it. I don't put sugar in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I make my own chocolate candy, and I make about a spoonful each at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have diabetes. In fact, my sugar is at the lowest number it can be to be, on the chart right.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to the doctor 3 times a year, and I'll be 78 this month. When this month, happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
But I like y'all's show. Sometimes I get bored. If I get bored, I just sit here and be bored. That ain't the only thing bores me. What bores me eating green potatoes? But, I mean, there's been some ugly things said, but I wouldn't let it worry me.
Yeah.
I done lived so long till what they say about me goes in one ear and out the other, and I still can hear good, too.
I feel you. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for calling in.
We do appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I definitely think restaurants do not really care about making sure they're healthy. Because, here's the dilemma. Yes, there are healthy restaurants out there, but it's just like shopping healthy and eating healthy. It's going to cost you so much extra just to sort of shop and eat healthy. So these restaurants are known for being much more expensive.
Yeah.
And, us millennials, we're not the wealthiest generation right now.
Mm-mm.
So, but, the good news is, studies show that millennials do eat at home and cook at home more often than the older generation. So, at least there's hope for that. We were talking about napkins, paper towels over napkins any day.
Oh, 100%.
100%. If you're buying napkins, just why? Why are you doing that? But I guess that kind of goes towards businesses buying napkins to use on like tables and stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess somebody brought up a point to me. The older generation is more inclined to like actually set a table. So you've got your napkins and your plates are set out and everything. I could not tell you the last time that my family did that.
Really?
No.
Really?
It's just like we're at the counter and we're just like, all right, grab the plate, grab the food, throw it on there, and that's it. We're not setting tables that much anymore. But anyway, we were talking about breakfast food earlier. Cereal, in a recent study, was found to be an inconvenient breakfast choice by 40% of millennials.
Yeah, it's freaking...
I'm going to be real with you. I haven't had cereal. I have not had cereal in a long time, but maybe it's just because I have a huge beard. But it is a mess to eat.
Yeah, I don't eat cereal much either.
So not only are you having to get a bowl and a spoon, pour your cereal in, pour your milk in, and then think about all the cleaning. I mean, you gotta clean out the bowl, clean out the spoon, and maybe I'm sounding all entitled as a millennial right now, but that's too much work. Like, to be honest, like, cereal's good. And another thing, talking about unhealthy food, cereal is horrible for you in most situations. It's just a box of sugar.
Yeah.
So younger consumers would rather opt for a food with minimal cleanup that can be eaten on the go, such as yogurt, specifically Greek yogurt, which I'll get into next, and like fast food breakfast sandwiches. We talked about, you make breakfast sausage and eggs, wrap it all up in a tortilla, and you got a breakfast burrito, and you can eat that on the go. We want that fast breakfast or like fast meal that we can grab.
Yeah, we got places to be.
Yeah, we got places to be, we got stuff to do. So we want our breakfast, our food in general, just quick, so we can grab it and go.
How long it makes cereal?
We don't have time to sit down for 45, 50 minutes and eat breakfast. Like, I wish we did.
45 and 50 minutes to eat a bowl of cereal.
Well, I mean, not necessarily a bowl of cereal, but
if you're 20 minutes to get the box out of the pantry.
If you want to like cook something, but whatever, you know what I mean. But cereal sales actually stopped falling in 2017, so unfortunately we've not killed cereal off yet.
Not yet.
But it is on the hit list.
Like wine corks.
Yeah, wine corks are on there too. Wine corks will kill. And but I said something about yogurt, Greek yogurt in particular. Light yogurt is not safe, because we're coming after that too. Light yogurt sales have been falling for 4 consecutive years now. Only a few percentage points a year, like 3 or 4. But there is a growing demand for natural protein-rich food like sausage and eggs instead of low-calorie and low-fat options. But it's also a little misleading. And another reason why you should honestly look at like the nutritional stuff on like anything that you buy in like the supermarket. Because sugar in these foods is also falling, which goes back to the cereal topic. They're just bowls of sugar. And light yogurt, even though it's low fat, low calorie, has a ton of sugar in it.
I bet.
Yes.
I bet.
So
I don't even like yogurt at all.
Greek yogurt is okay, but that's okay because it doesn't have much sugar in it. But pour a little honey in that, some blueberries or something. That's
too much work.
It's pretty good.
Too much work.
I mean, it's just
that'd take me like 50 an hour. Hour and a half.
I say that, but I don't do it that often because usually I just want to like I had a bagel at like 3 p.m. today.
Yeah. Because
I can just throw it in there and just click the thing down and leave, and you're good to go. You got a bagel.
Just put it down, leave for about 30 minutes, come back. House is burned down. You know how it is.
Oh, well, that's not how I cook my
burnt.
Bagel.
Oh.
But okay.
Yikes.
All right, here's an interesting one that I thought was not food related, but definitely see this happening in my own world around us. Bars of soap. God, why do people use bars of soap?
I don't use bars of soap.
Well, for one, they're just gross. Why are you using bars of soap? Because let's say you're in a restroom, like a public restroom, and they have bar soap. You're like, okay, you're washing your hands. You pick up that bar soap and you're scrubbing your hands. And my laptop's going to sleep, and you're scrubbing your hands with the bar soap. Your hands have now touched that bar of soap that everyone else's hands touched.
Oh yeah.
So it's just kind of gross.
Imagine dirty soap. That doesn't really go well together.
Right.
Dirty
soap.
So
you rub it all over your hands, and there's germs all over it. And why are we still using bars of soap? I don't understand that. But anyway, to the statistics side of this. 60% of millennials feel that they're covered in germs, bars of soap, versus 31% of 65-plus aged individuals, meaning that we've killed bars of soap. It's our fault. Yikes. 60% of millennials think that bars of soap are covered in germs, which I would say I'm one of them because I think they're pretty gross.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's nothing like walking in there and you turn your water on, you have hot water going, you reach for that bar, and you just got a crusty bar of soap sitting there.
Oh, yeah, nasty. It's dried a little bit. You had to fight for it. You had to fight for it to get it off the sink. It's a little weird. But we got one more call. We'll take this call and we'll go ahead and go to a break. Hi, caller, you on there?
Guys, most likely on the soap issue, maybe most places don't use hand soap no more. They're mostly liquid soap.
Yeah.
From a thing from a dispenser.
Yeah.
And and I hope you didn't mind me calling back. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, it's fine.
Thank you. Yeah, I will say that I am glad about that, and he's right that less and less places are using actual bar soap. But I've been in some that do still use bar soap, and I mean, to be fair, no offense to my family or anything, but I don't really want to use bar soap at home either because I know they keep their hands clean, I know they're washing their hands, but still, it's just bar soap is just a pain. Why
and
are
it
we?
slips.
Yeah, like why
and
are
it
we?
falls
Yeah.
and you fumble for it. You fall. It's just,
Whoa, wait, you fall? Did you step on it?
You step on it, you slip, try to catch yourself, but then your hands are soapy because you're touching the bar soap beforehand, and you fall again. I don't like bars of soap.
We'll go with that. Okay, but yeah, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready for a break, I guess. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't understand the whole bar soap dilemma because I don't understand why we've been using bar soap all this time. And I guess if you're a fan of bar soap, I'm sorry that millennials are killing off bar soap. But just use the liquid stuff. It's better. Trust me. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back right after these messages. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to Misunderstanding Millennials. No emails or anything coming in. Send us an email. Like, we haven't got an email in like 3 shows. Come on now. Come on now. It's on the screen. It's like down there. Yeah. Send us an email. Let us know. Let us know what's up. If you don't want to call in, that's cool. We're going to keep talking about things that millennials have apparently killed off as Chance makes his way back to the set over here. All right, another one. This is a funny one. I think this is a pretty funny one. Fabric softener. Millennials have apparently killed fabric softener because from 2007 to 2015, sales dropped 15%, while Downy specifically fell 26% in that same time period. And funny enough, Procter & Gamble's head of global fabric care, which, what a title, the head of global fabric care. He said, millennials don't even know what the product is for. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, I've never really known what fabric softener is. I've never really known what fabric softener is for. So I looked it up. Chance, did you know what fabric softener is for?
Nah, Holmes.
Well, crazy enough, it softens fabric. And I didn't know that, actually. And, you know, I looked into it, but, you know, apparently fabric softener, like say like a towel or like a washcloth or something, you know, put fabric softener in it, it makes it not absorb as much water, which kind of sucks. You don't want that to happen. But yeah, we apparently have killed fabric softener, and you know, good riddance because I've never used it, so I don't really care.
Like really, what fabric softener is? Does it soften my fabric?
Yeah, like it's supposed to make your clothes like less staticky and soft.
I like a bite of static every now and again.
Yeah, and a little jolt to keep you awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, next up, department stores. We have apparently killed department stores. So rest in peace to all department stores such as Macy's and Sears, because they are now off the market apparently.
Yep.
Apparently Sears closed down more than 300 Sears and Kmart locations in the past year. Or not past, this past year? Maybe past year.
Maybe this past year.
But you've probably heard about it because this is more recent. Macy's actually planned to shut down about 60 Macy's locations. And apparently millennials are now flocking to more places like what's called fast fashion brands like H&M and Zara, where these places only carry their line, like their own in-house line of clothing, and not like a department store where they carry like a bunch of other brands. And I'm like, I don't really know what to say about that. Like, you know, a lot of people have brought up like, you know, you can do a lot of shopping online and stuff. I feel like shopping for clothes online kind of sucks. That's just my opinion.
Really? I shop for clothes online all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I do.
Because I like to go try something on to make sure that it fits. Because there's nothing worse than having to wait like 5 days shipping on like, say, for a pair of pants or something. And then you get the pants and like 5 seconds later you're pulling them and you're like, nah, this isn't going to work.
Really?
And then you got to like return them and that's another couple days and they got to send you another pair.
I think you're just bad at online shopping.
Probably, honestly. That might be what it is. Maybe I'm just bad at it. But, you know, and these fast fashion brands, I mean, you know, I have nothing personally against department stores because I think it's nice if you want to go and look for a specific thing, being able to browse all these brands. But, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about department stores. I mean, I don't have a problem with them, but apparently millennials don't care about them. But I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, I've been to Macy's like quite a few times.
I mean, department stores are department stores. I plan on going to one in a couple weeks to get some new clothes.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
that's fair. But
it's whatever.
Just another statistic that we're killing off.
Oh, yeah.
But interestingly enough, in the same article talking about Macy's and Sears, it says millennials are also more inclined to spend money on experiences rather than like, you know, high-end designer fashion clothes, such as restaurants and traveling.
That doesn't make. I don't think. What? Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Because
like, what part about it is that weird?
You're wearing a Supreme hat right now.
Yeah.
Supreme is a very hype, clout brand. So
well, I mean, again, we don't want to generalize about all millennials, but that's just what the statistics say. Now, I think what the article is getting at by saying that they would rather spend money on experiences rather than like clothes, and because in the article it also talked about designer handbags, which kind of doesn't really apply to us, so I figured we wouldn't talk about it. But there, you know, it's like if you had a choice between like taking a vacation or buying like some sort of super expensive piece of like designer clothing, what would you rather have?
Depends on where I'm going. Really, it really does.
Well, I mean, it has to be somewhere you want to go, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. I like clothes, man. I really.
I mean,
do.
I do too.
I'm wearing.
I mean, you can't see my pants or my shoes right now. Not that I'm wearing anything
important.
important. No.
I really don't know what brand that is. Never mind. I got Vans on.
I got Vans on.
Vans pants on. Vans socks on. Probably got Vans. Nope, don't have those on. But come on, dude. I see you're flexing the Rolex.
The Rolly. The $30 Timex.
Got the Supreme hat on. The I don't even know what kind of glasses you're wearing.
They're nothing special.
And then rocking the Vans on. I mean, come on, dude. I'm a fan of clothes.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I said, it's very independent.
It's just people hang out with, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of person you are. Not all millennials are the same. We try to preach that a little bit because I feel like a lot of people think that we're trying to say all millennials do this.
Yeah,
when it's not necessarily true.
No, it's not.
But I enjoy a nice clothing piece every once in a while, especially if I'm gonna like go out with my friends and go show off or something. I don't know.
Go stunt on them.
Yeah, go
flex on them.
I don't go anywhere.
Oh yeah. Oh
we
God, we don't go outside. We don't go outside. We don't go outside.
So
forgot. Sorry.
Fair enough. Anyway, so that's about all that we have to cover specifically. But we have some more interesting ones from the collage in the back here, and I want to take a stab at some of these people that wrote these articles.
This one says millennials are now ruining the Olympics.
We literally can't have anything. We literally can't have anything.
Yo, we're ruining the Olympics.
We're ruining the Olympics. So we've got two that I actually looked, because I couldn't look into all the articles of all 50 of these, but there's two that stood out that I looked at the articles and I was like, these are just like very salty, petty people that had to write these articles. So we've got one in here. I don't know where exactly it is. It might not be on the screen.
Somewhere over here. You can look.
The title of the article was, "Well done, millennials. You've officially ruined the handshake for everyone." Handshakes. We have ruined handshakes. Now let me tell you the reasoning behind us ruining handshakes. The article states that millennials have a worse grip than previous generations, blaming work pattern changes and technology.
Worse grip.
And statistically, they said that people our age, have basically lost 14 to 26, I think is the number, pounds of pressure and hand grip over the generation. So, you go in, you're just like, oh, the limp handshake. The limp handshake. Oh. Come on, man. Come on.
You know me.
And we have an email coming in. Chance is a corporatist sellout worshiping his Vans brand. Suck a vape, dude.
Dude, listen. Yeah, duh. Vans are cool.
Vans are cool.
But if they want to sponsor me on this local television station, dude,
that would be
feel
nice.
free. We can get a new TV. Yeah. We could paint the back. Please,
we can just
let me be a corporate sellout 100%. Let's
just throw your leg off the table. Hold on, I need to tie my shoe.
Yeah, dude, my new new Vans skate highs.
Yeah.
Dude, listen, Vans, if you're watching and you want to
hit us up
with some
I
will sell out to you to 100%.
Yeah. All right, look, give us some credit. We both have previously skated, so we kind of sell out.
I tried to skate.
I used to skate, but I hurt myself, so I had to stop.
And suck a vape, dude.
Suck a vape. Dude, yeah, I mean, you will suck a vape. That's what you do.
I mean, that's how I am. I mean,
you will suck a vape with no. Nice, good job sucking that vape. All right, thank you for that email. Oh, thank you for that email, emailer. Let's see, what's another one? So yeah, we apparently have worse grip. Our grip is not nearly as strong and as the older generation.
We don't got burly grip anymore.
I don't know why that was the result of a full article talking about how we have worse grip. But you know what? I mean,
so wait.
All right.
So I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
How do you think do you think when they were getting these statistics for this article, they were like, all right, we want to do a little survey real quick. Take this and squeeze it as hard as you can. And like, did they just walk up to someone on the street and be like, listen, take this.
And just squeeze it.
I want you to squeeze it.
Well, have you ever seen those like little, not arcade machines, but like little carnival game machines that are like in like grocery stores? They used to be in like grocery stores, and it'd be like a handle, and you would grip it, and it would show you like how many pounds of pressure you were applying through that grip.
That's where they go.
So I think from the article that's where they did it. I like your idea. I just want to just take like a watermelon, just crush it.
See if you can crush this watermelon with your bare
But
hand.
yeah, so they said that they did that as a study, and that it's like at least like 20 pounds less of pressure in a hand, like in a firm handshake. So.
All right, we got a caller.
All right, let's go and take a call.
Hi, caller, you're on there.
Hey, I just want to call and congratulate the show that y'all did a couple of weeks ago about the gun violence and the AR-15s and those kind of things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weapons of mass destruction is what I call them. I think y'all had a really great show in, and I think you need to do more shows with topics that pertain to the same thing.
So, so you think we should do more just controversial sort of topics in general, or do you think we should focus more on guns? Because I think...
Well, anything is controversial. You know, like you're talking earlier tonight about the minimum wage. I think the minimum wage should be $15 an hour because, you know, anybody that knows... How can anybody survive on the minimum wage as it is today?
Oh, totally. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think we could definitely do that. We just wanted to see if we had the support to do it. But yeah, thank you so much for letting us know about that, and thank you for that compliment on the last episode. We worked hard on that. We were a little scared.
Yeah, we
about that topic.
I really appreciate it because the statistics need to get out and get to the public, and y'all did a good job on it.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, have a nice night.
So maybe we need to cause a little bit more controversy.
I mean, we can.
We can. I mean, I don't want to come out here rustling jimmies on purpose, but I will.
I'm a Jimmy rustler, if you know what I'm saying.
All right. Well, I want to point out one more funny thing that millennials have eventually, apparently killed.
One more.
Brunch.
Brunch.
You know, that period between breakfast and lunch. We apparently killed it. But I want to point out this particular statement from the article. But lately, brunch has morphed into something more horrific. A millennial lifestyle. They squat at tables for hours to eat, drink, and show their 250 Instagram followers what hashtag brunch goals looks like. Spoiler. They look like drunk chicks dressed for the club they couldn't get into the night before. That is some impeccable writing. That is journalism at its finest. Wow.
Okay,
I just
Let's break it down. All right. Brunch has morphed into something more horrific.
Wow.
More horrific.
Like you walk into your favorite brunch restaurant or place and you just see the millennials sitting there going,
no,
you
don't
know
even
they're
walk
flaunting
in.
that Instagram follower.
You saw this post. You didn't walk in. You walked past the restaurant, had open windows for you to look into, and you see them there squatting and drinking.
Yeah.
And drinking.
At brunch.
Dude, holy crap. I can't believe we did it.
We've officially killed brunch. We've
murdered brunch.
We've taken brunch hostage and just ended it.
Ended it. Made it beg for its life. Called its family breakfast and lunch.
And dinner.
But dinner's the weird uncle.
Yeah.
And we just murdered it.
And we finished it off.
We said, brunch, listen, I'm a drunk girl who couldn't get into the club before, so now you're done.
I'm hungry. I want some pancakes.
Yep.
And you know what? I think my 250 Instagram followers want to see that.
Yeah, I think they really do. Like what we were talking about the other night, how they want to see everything that happens.
Yeah.
Like
so we want to post everything that's going on in our lives, man. If you're having a nice triple stack pancake special.
Triple stack, not double stack.
With the little pat of butter on top.
Oh.
You know. And it's looking prime, and you want that. You want to be harvesting some
alpha.
If you want to start harvesting some likes off of Instagram, you go for it.
But you got to add hashtag brunch goals. They're just gonna be like, why are you eating pancakes at 2:00?
And you're just like, haha, guess what?
Brunch would be before 2:00.
That would be like, I would say brunch would be like 10, 11, maybe.
10, 11. Okay.
Maybe a little earlier than that.
Okay, I got you.
Which, I mean, I wake up at like 2 p.m. anyway, so I don't even follow like a normal schedule. I ate a bagel, like I said, at like 3 p.m. today, and that was what I said. I said I'm eating breakfast at 3 p.m. eating a bagel.
Yeah.
But we've officially finished off brunch, and we have a lot more that I wish we could get into, but I think the titles are funny, such as how millennials ended the running boom. Nobody's allowed to run anymore. We finished
go out
off
on the
running.
Streets. We go, we see
with
them
our
running.
stop signs.
We're like, hey, listen, stop running. Stop it. You gotta walk. You gotta jog. But you ain't running.
There's no running in this. There's no running here.
In this neighborhood.
This is very specific. How hipster millennials are killing the Big Mac.
Pretty sure Big Mac kills us.
I agree. Big Mac's pretty gross. I can't ever tell you a time I've had a Big Mac and felt good about it afterwards.
Yeah, it's like a regretful. It's like one of the biggest regretful.
It's like you want to binge on it. It's like it feels so good, but it just feels so wrong at the same time. Millennials are killing the dinner date.
It feels so good and feels so wrong.
But I mean, I don't think. Are we killing the dinner date? Is that one that we're killing too?
I guess so. I mean, what else? What are we not killing?
This one, at least they're not like straight up calling us out on this one. Millennials are allegedly ruining hotels for every other generation.
Well, yeah, who doesn't go to a hotel and break stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's there
Cause a
for, right?
ruckus.
You throw, like, they have, like, you know, the bottles of water that are like $5 in there?
Mhm.
You just throw them up against the wall. That's what I do. That's what I do all the time.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
He drops it off the top floor.
I mean, the
see if he can hit
TV's
anybody
in
with
there.
it.
You might as well just take it. And then the last one,
Comes
which,
with the room, right?
ironically enough, after, you know, Avengers Infinity War just came out and hit the $1 billion mark,
Oh yeah,
millennials are also killing the movie business.
dude.
And just what?
Yeah, when's the last time you saw a movie?
Me?
Yeah.
This past weekend.
Yeah.
And when I went to go see that movie, there were like, you know, because I went to the one where you had like assigned seats. There were like maybe like 5 seats available.
Yeah.
But we're killing it. We're killing off movies. Well, Chance has given me the weird hand motion that means that it's time for us to go off the air. Okay, is that okay? Yeah, I got you. Okay. Well, you know, I hope that everybody who watched tonight I hope that you all understand that we're not trying to kill things off. You know, some things are just better off changed. You know, change is good. Accept change. It's not always bad. You know, just if you like your bars of soap, that's all right. But you know, liquid soap is better. But I just want to go ahead and plug everything. You know, go ahead and look us up on Facebook at Misunderstanding Millennials on Facebook. Go ahead and like our page to keep up with the show and everything. YouTube, we are now live on YouTube right now. So just look up Misunderstanding Millennials on YouTube. Subscribe there. You can watch us online if you don't watch it on your TV. And we'll be back next Thursday at 7 p.m. to talk about more millennial stuff. I'm Jonathan Mills. That's Chance Ramsdale. Thanks for watching.